month and the harvest. You know that since we kicked this off on the 1st of January, we have taken over 45,000 orders of Honeybells. Honeybells, of course, that delicious Florida citrus fruit, only available during the month of January. It harvests only 1 month a year. And when it's gone, we have to wait a whole nother year for it to roll back around. It's been 15 years since we've been bringing this delicious farm-to-table treat. And I will tell you, if we sell out today, well, today's the last day featured price. So if we sell out in this show, it won't be on later tonight. If we have any left, you may have one more appearance this evening. But it's important to know Alan Cushman is back with us, his 15th year. Sir, out of all the years you've been bringing Honeybells, I think this is probably the sweetest crop we've ever had.
It absolutely is. David, I've been doing this for a long time, and it's the best crop I think I've ever seen.
Is that right?
And yes.
Well, I can tell you it's our last day feature price. So what does that mean? At the end of day today, this price will go back up to its normal QVC price, and the easy pay will disappear. So you should know that our harvest is very limited in the month of January. This is only, we figured out how many days, Mr. Cushman?
13.
Only 13 days since they started harvesting.
We started on the 8th, and this is the 21st, and it's over today.
So for people who are unaware, let's talk about Honeybells, what they are, and how you got here.
Okay. Back in the 1890s, they were looking to develop some new varieties of citrus. They're still doing that. And they didn't have much to work with. So they took a Duncan grapefruit, which was the only kind of grapefruit they had. There were no pink seedless or ruby red. There weren't any of those. And they crossed it with a tangerine, a little dancy tangerine, both loaded with seeds. Very strange. Honeybells usually have very few seeds, if any.
Right.
And they crossed them over and over and over again, scrapped the results every time until one day, hanging on the branch, was this beautiful specimen right here.
And it's shaped like a bell, sweet like honey, and your father thought they should be called?
Honeybells.
Honeybells.
Yep.
I love it. Well, they have been incredibly popular, and this year we're excited to be able to offer you a really large, I've been calling it poundage. There's a lot of fruit in this offer this year, and you got some choices. So what we want to do is tell you, and Julia, can you bring this over to our Leslie? Leslie's battling a little cold, and I'm going to send over some fresh Honeybell juice to you, Leslie. You're welcome, Angel. All right, so we've got 6-pound box. Most popular, most limited. I have 1,200 left. Mr. Cushman, if we sell out of those 12...
9 to 11 Honeybells.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
if we sell out of that 6-pound box in this show, it's done.
It's done.
We're done for the year.
Yes.
Okay? I have 1,200 left in the 6-pound box, and when those are gone, we won't see the 6-pound again until next year. Then you may order 12 pounds, and in the 12 pounds, sir, we get how much fruit?
18 to 22.
18 to 22, and finally in the 18-pound box,
27 to 33.
Ooh, I say go 18.
Absolutely.
Because that way you can get them home and juice them and enjoy them. I also say when you get these home, park them in the crisper of your refrigerator. Get them icy cold.
Oh, boy.
Because that's the way you want to eat them, that's the way you want to juice them, and that's the way you want to drink them, because they are so, so good. This is fantastic. Please don't miss out on this opportunity. But Mr. Cushman, I think a lot of people are saying, well, why should I buy these Honeybells on QVC when I can just go to the supermarket and buy an orange?
That's right. And every time you go to the supermarket and walk through the produce department, you see oranges like this. I do too. They're beautiful. Look at that. They're almost perfect. Just beautiful. The skin. The beauty of this orange is on the outside. The beauty of this Honeybell is on the inside, because it's not perfect. It's got some blemishes. If anyone ever gives you a perfect citrus from Florida and tells you it's from Florida, you tell them, no, it's not, because I know better. So the beauty of this is on the inside.
So why don't we cut these open and show what the big difference is when you get inside these, and it's really pretty amazing. We'll cut open the store-bought orange, and we'll cut open the Honeybell and show you, you're going to see some pretty distinctive differences right out of the gate. Okay. Now, as we point these toward the camera, the store-bought orange has a much wider rind. The Honeybell has a very thin rind because it's got to make room for all that delicious flesh and juice, right?
Inside there.
And then you'll notice the color of the store-bought orange is lighter than the Honeybell. That's because the Honeybell has a higher concentration of sugar and the sugar makes it darker. I will tell you, we are also pretty amazed that when we do the squeeze off, the Honeybell sends this one home, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Let's show you. All right. You see how red my fingers are turning? I'm really squeezing this. All right. I'm using 2 hands on this, and I'm squeezing for all I've got, and I'm getting very little juice out of my half. And notice also the juice that I am getting is very light in color again. There's very little sugar, natural sugar, in the store-bought orange. The Honeybell is full of all that delicious natural sugar. We've got a little, what was the update on the 6-pound there? I have 300 available in the 6-pound, and when those are gone, they're over. This is grove to door, or what we like to say, farm to table.
Farm to table. You know, as a matter of, that's me in the grove right there, and that gentleman is picking them one by one. They're going to the packing house, packed in an ice box by hand, and delivered right to your door. Just as fresh as could be. Your Honeybells will never see the inside of a warehouse or a cooler. They're, you know, farm to table is kind of trendy now. You see restaurants, farm to table restaurants. Well, Honeybells have been doing this for 70 years.
Yeah, you all were doing it before it was cool.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, why don't we squeeze some more Honeybell juice there? Because, Mr. Cushman, if this is our last go-around for Honeybells, I got to have one more glass for the season. This is amazing. We're going to love getting these out to you, but if you want that 6-pound box, it is now sold out.
Oh, gosh.
We have sold out of 6-pound. I have only 12 and 18 now remaining. As I mentioned, we're at the end of the harvest, and we could only commit to a certain number in the 12-pound, so the 6-pound, the 12-pound, and the 18. Everything that we were able to do in the 6-pound is now gone. Mr. Cushman, I'm going to sneak in here beside you. Okay. I'm going to grab that 6-pound box and remove him. I'm here. Julia, did you want some Honeybells? There you go, baby girl. Pass them out to the Kruger. All right, so we've got only the 12 and the 18-pound remaining. If you want the 12-pound now, fewer than 1,400. Those could also sell out in this presentation.
Yes.
Then all we'd have is the 18-pound left, unless that's also getting limited. This is M55787. Please don't wait on these. We continue to be very, very busy, and everybody's loving this once-a-year fruit, and now it's your final day to order it. Your final day to see it on the air. Don't miss out on this. The price goes away end of day today. You want to enjoy this, and I'm going to enjoy some Honeybell juice.
And while you're doing that, let me see if I can get the camera to come in close, and let me show you a little something. The juice inside of this Honeybell is contained in thousands of tiny little sacs. They're very delicate and very, very easy to break. And so with just a little squeeze.
Look at that. If that doesn't make your mouth water, I'm afraid your eyes are closed. Come on, open them up, open them up.
And you know what the nice thing about this is to get your special folks together, get around the sink or in the kitchen. Yes, yeah, boy, I make a mess.
You don't make a mess. These are just super juicy. Come on. I would clean up for you anytime, sir. Anytime. You are my good friend. This is also included, and I love this. Hey, you guys, let me offer this as a suggestion. If you have purchased Honeybells and you have your bibs at home, take a picture of yourself eating one in your bib and post it to my Facebook page. A lot of folks have been putting the bibs on their kids and having them eat their Honeybells. So when you get these home, put on your bib, have your Honeybell, and post it to my Facebook page. I'd love to see your pictures. It'd be fun.
I like to make little smiles like this, and then cut a little bit right here and a little bit right here, and now I have a handle, and guess what I call this? Slurping.
All right. See, Mr. Cushman has been doing this for a lot of years. He gets to slurp. He has full license to slurp. Okay? Hey, can I tell you now, we've sold out of 6-pound and we're about to sell out of 12. I have 600 left in the 12-pound assortment, and then we'll have only the 18-pound. This is your final day. After today, the harvest season is going to run out, and we're going to wait a whole nother day. We do have auto delivery. Let me mention that. If you want to go with auto delivery, here's how that's going to work. A total of 2 shipments. You'll get your immediate shipment now, and then in January of 2019, when the next year's harvest comes around,
yes,
you will get your box of Honeybell, or boxes, depending on what you order, at this year's price. And we'll deliver yours first.
Very first.
Exactly. Yes. So auto delivery gets your immediate shipment now, and then next January, your shipment's already ordered, and you will get to lock in this year's price. Even if next year's price is higher, you pay this year's price on auto delivery. So it's a great reason to take advantage of that. We're very, very busy, sir.
And you know what? I think folks are going to say, you know, I'm glad they sold out of that 6-pound because now I've got some Honeybells that'll last me a while. Yes,
well,
sir.
let me tell you that for the month, nearly 50,000. The 6-pound just sold out. All right. All right.
The
Julia,
12,
you and Mike will come in here and each get a box of
the
Honeybells.
12-pound.
All right.
Is that right?
What's that, sir?
The 12-pound.
The 12-pound is sold out. That's Michael. That's Julia. Thanks, guys. In the 18-pound box, I have 3,000 left, and then Honeybells are done for 2018.
Yes.
Isn't that something? Mr. Cushman, I've got 30 seconds left. Would you like to say something to our viewers?
Yes, I would. I'd like to say thank you. This is our 15th season here at QVC, and it's because of you, because you brought Honeybells into your home and made them a tradition. And for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, we want to thank you and your family for bringing this delicious fruit to us all these years. And I must say, not only because you wear an orange sweatshirt, but you bring a lot of sunshine into the building when you're here. Sir, elbow shake until next time, okay?
Thank you, David.
Take good care of yourself. Be well. We'll see you in a year.
Okay.
All right, young man. This is M55787. Quick update. Our one day only has sold out from Copper Chef. Oh, my word. That means we took orders for over 45